Y'all come on in with it. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Um, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? God is good. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added to you. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added to you. Alright, y'all. Look, hey, y'all gotta be bold and courageous out here. You know, you gotta stand for something or fall for anything. Don't let nobody piss on your head and tell you that it's raining. Understand? So, with all that getting, get understanding. You know, uh, things like a lot of things been happening in the past couple of weeks, right? But I hold my head high, and I don't try to dwell on worry or being discouraged or whatever situation. I try not to dwell on those type of things because I know that this is a striving journey. I know that this is a journey that you have to get back up and keep pushing. For a righteous man may fall 7 times, but get back up. So y'all gotta know that you gotta walk it like you talking. At the same time, you gotta put that effort in and put your best foot forward, knowing that you're gonna have people throwing curveballs in the lane. You know, naysayers, gossipers, the Bible referred to them as meddlers. But at the same time, man, you just gotta be bold in a lot of things that you do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be courageous in a lot of things that you do. That boldness. See, a lot of people say, "Oh, he bold. Oh, he bold." But at the same time, y'all gotta understand that people like a bold somebody that's bold, somebody that's willing to step forward and go for what they believe in. See, I'm willing to die about what I believe in. See, like me personally, I always told myself, I was gonna end up going. If I did do something like, all right, yeah, this up. All right, me, I told myself, see, like, wow, a lot of my family members and cats that I used to hang around, like the circle that I used to hang around, they used to rob a lot, right? And I always told myself that I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that. If I was gonna go to robbing people, it was gonna be for something big. Like it's like it gotta be something big. Like it can't just be no small petty licks. You know what I'm saying? $20 still might catch a little 30,000 here or something like that, depending on what we do. But I always said if I was gonna do it, it was gonna be for something big, something that was gonna be life changing. Understand? So I always had that will. And that strong mind to say I wasn't gonna indulge in what they were doing, knowing that I was bold and saying that, hey, I'm gonna go my own way. I'm gonna go get me a 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I could sell a little weed here or sell some pills here or this and that, but that ain't gonna get me nowhere because you gotta constantly look over your shoulders. You gotta constantly look people trying to rob you, do things to you. Understand? You see what I'm saying? And it put you in a mind frame where you have to bring out that inner beast, man. I'm telling you, man. When I was in Georgia and I was in the exotic game, man, when I tell y'all, man, I was moving in so much boldness, like the way I was moving, like I would never even thought I could even be in that type of mind frame, be in that type of energy. What's good with it? I appreciate y'all. Come in and let me know if y'all can hear me. Understand? Let me know if y'all can hear me. So, I had brought out that inner beast. I brought out that inner beast. So I had to say, okay, bam, I ain't gonna. If I gotta step on somebody, whatever I gotta do, because it's a game where it's wickedness in it, it's evil in it, it's death in it. You see what I'm saying? So you have to. It's either you gonna be fool, you either gonna be prey, or you gonna be food. What is food? Food or prey, one of them. And I'm probably saying that one too. But it's either you either gonna eat or you gonna be eating. Let's just gonna put it like that. You're either gonna eat or you're gonna be eating. You either gonna be doing it or you gonna be the one who it being done to. And I couldn't go for that. Now, plenty of times I done stood up for other people that wouldn't stand up for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that done got me in plenty of situations. I appreciate y'all. You can hear me, right? What's good with it? Y'all come on in. But look, so I done got myself in plenty situations where I stood up for people who didn't stand up for themselves, and that got me into situations where, you know, I probably didn't need the I didn't need the extra things that come behind, you know, the confrontations and things like that. But one thing I can say about me, I don't run from confrontations. I don't run from confrontations. I don't run from arguments. I don't run from, just things that, because at the end we men. We men at the end of the day. So you gotta respect the man as a man. See, I respect the man as a man. I was always bold. I ain't gonna say I would say like in my early days, like 20 after 25, I just got on some bold. Like it was like, is either they gonna accept me or they not. Is either she gonna like me for me or she not. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all gotta get to that point. Y'all have to get to that point in y'all mind, fellas, where you like, okay, if she like me, she like me. And that's cool. And if she don't, she don't. You know what I'm saying? Learn to, stop fearing rejection. Knowing that rejection will make you more stronger. See, when you accept rejection, you will learn how to implement yourself in conversations dealing with multiple females. See, I know how to insert myself without making me look lame or making me look weird or things like that when I see like a bunch of females around because I done made too many mistakes. You see what I'm saying? But the boldness, you gotta understand, but the boldness will come in when you actually approach that female with all her friends standing around or her girlfriends or whatever situation is. See what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand, man. Understand you gotta be bold and courageous, man. It's small things to a giant. I know that, especially for my I want to say this too, for my guys, who got your own place and take care of your priorities and got bills in your name and things like that. Man, know that things get rough. We all go through trials and tribulations. We all go through ups and downs. But I want to encourage y'all to keep pushing forward, knowing that ain't nothing like having your own spot, ain't nothing like doing your own thing. You feel me? Like I always tell y'all, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. So anybody tell you different, hey, I appreciate y'all, man. But know that, courageous, in certain situations, things get to a point where you have to say, hey, I'ma go for it. Hey, I ain't gonna even though I might be ridiculed or persecuted or hated on or wish, people wishing malice upon you and wickedness and evil and things like that. You gotta be to the point in thyself. That's why I tell y'all do y'all shadow work. You have to be within thyself to the point that you say, hey man, I ain't worried about none of that. When I went to Georgia, y'all don't think I was, like, I'm getting all the girls. Y'all don't think, like, cats were mad? Cats were mad, man. Cats were lying on me, doing all types of stuff, man. I'm telling you. But I was bold and courageous to the point that, I'm getting, like, you would think I'm the only person out there, right? No family, none of that, right? So a lot of these guys that I'm getting into it with, they got family. You see what I'm saying? They got family, cousins. I'm learning like that they got cousins, family, all type of shit. But I'm still holding it down as a man. You see what I'm saying? I refuse to live, I refuse to live like a coward. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't sleep like that. I couldn't live with myself knowing that I didn't stand up for myself. I couldn't live with myself knowing that I didn't, say something that needed to be said. See, now one thing I have noticed is that I don't have to, every confrontation don't have to be, me giving my energy or attention to, but I have learned, think, what I'm saying, what it is, what it say, be quick to hear and slow to speak. So that's what y'all have to break it down to. Be quick to hear and slow to speak. You know what I'm saying? Be mind that your words mean things. Uh, your your words mean things, and and you gotta be careful of what you say out your mouth because that could be life or death. Understand? But I was very bold and courageous. But but that's the environment I grew up in. That was the just the environment I was raised in, and being around, robbers and killers and drug dealers and people like that. You see what I'm saying? You'll think, oh, like I was the only albino in the hood. I can't even say where I'm from. I can't even say it was there ever another albino where I'm from. You see what I'm saying? I was the only albino in the hood. I'm telling y'all, man. That's why I tell y'all, you have to get to that point where you building up yourself, you building up your confidence, you getting your mind, your physical, your spirit right, to the point that you're able to go out in the world and transmute that energy. You see what I'm saying? You ain't constantly getting tested. You ain't constantly, people just saying slick stuff to you. You ain't constantly, because you're walking in a different energy. People feel the energy off you. Most times you attract like a magnet. See that seam retention gonna attract people to you. Understand? Because your aura is different. It's gonna attract people to you. People wonder what you're doing. They don't know what you're doing, but they know that you're doing something. They can feel it on you. That's why I said in the when I did the they can smell the retention on you. It was metaphorically saying that they I said smell, but they can feel it on you. Come on, man, we energy. We vibrations, we'll vibe. Well, I tell y'all that energy is the new currency. But in whatever you're doing, and no matter what, where you move to, where you go, different state, country, town, city, you gotta be bold, man. You gotta be courageous. You gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta be for you even when nobody else ain't for you. You gotta love you even if nobody else loves you. You have to, be to that point where you say, hey, I know that I ain't the strongest right now, but I ain't gonna let them see me weak. I ain't gonna let them see me down bad. I ain't gonna let them see me, in a vulnerable state. Even if I am. Cause plenty of times I'm like, man, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Plenty of times I'm like, man, what I got myself into, man, what I got myself into. You see what I'm saying? But one thing I can say, and what I would tell y'all, man, God, man, believe what y'all want to believe, man. But God is the one that comforted me through those situations, man. God had his hand on me through those situations. Don't get me wrong. I know I had people praying for me. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know the spirit was on me. I know the spirit was on me, and he protected me, and he shielded me, and he gave me that he gave me that comfort that I needed in order to do what I needed to do. Come on, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Especially when you stand up for him, when you go hard for him. So y'all be mindful, man. Know that we all humans. We all get weak. We all get discouraged. We get weary. But at the same time, man, don't let that stop you. Don't let that, be your all your end to all be. Know that you gotta keep pushing. Knowing that you gotta keep striving. Knowing that you gotta be bold and courageous, man. That's what they talking about. Knowing that all you need is God. And he gonna lead everybody that you need in your life. Trust me. I'm a firm witness in it. Trust me, he gonna lead everybody that you need in your life. More videos, more content on the way, man. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all be blessed out there, man. Y'all keep retaining. Y'all keep going hard. Like I told you, stop counting your days, count your months, and if you fall short or you relapse, get back up and keep going, man. Don't let these fellas tell y'all and act like they don't have relapse or they don't fall short or they just retain it oh so long and things like that. Yes, you can do that, but like I told you, this is a constantly striving journey. Turning yourself away from watching porn, giving into lust, chasing ass, releasing all the time, and just fornicating. Come on, man. This is you gotta reprogramming the mind. So you gotta know what comes with that. And if you don't know what comes with that, I'll tell you what comes with that. That comes with failure. It comes with failure. But like I always tell y'all, if you fall short, get back up. Like I told y'all, I tell you, a righteous man may fall 7 times, but get back up. Come on, man. So y'all keep striving. Y'all keep pushing forward, man. But until next time, y'all not tuned to that Reds Gonna Get. I'm your host, Albino Pooh Man. Brought to you by Texas Family. Criminal Riders ENT. What it do, G? And if the Lord's will, we'll be back with another one.